Welcome back everyone for another Evertail video. So today we're gonna be looking at Rin, and we're just gonna be looking at her moveset and kind of like giving my first impressions and everything about her. So first off, she does have very high attack, which is really good. And so her first strike is Super Poison Strike. It's just kind of like a normal attack. The special thing about it is it grants super poison, which is nice. It does 4 times normal damage and it ignores enemy damage reduction effects. And then she has poison drain, hits 2 enemies 400%, which is it's pretty strong. It's actually it's a good amount. And she also heals herself for 50% of max HP if just at least one of them are poisoned and she's able to hit them. And then her other skill is Flip All Poison, which is essentially a life flip skill plus a poison all, and that goes well with her Hold Ground Plus, so that she can like hopefully like almost die, get down to that 1 HP, and then life flip like how most units do. But when she does that, just spread poison to everyone. And her last skill is Savage Assassin, which is a savage skill, so she has to kill a enemy unit first in order to unlock it. And then once she does, she can do 500% damage that ignores just the enemy's barriers and damage reduction skills. So that can be a really hard hitting skill. And her new, I guess, kind of gimmick or skill that she adds to compared to like other units is her auto guard breaker. So I think this is pretty much her niche. This is her, like, the reason why you would get her if you're thinking about summoning for her, is that she does 50% bonus damage to guardians. So any attack that she does, she's gonna do 50% more damage, which is really good because guardians are typically really bulky. You have Bride Lud, you have Fire Astrid, you have the Earth Anya, and just all the other guardians. And I think that she's gonna be the frontline wall breaker, which is gonna be your guardians because of her auto guard breaker and her ability to ignore damage reduction skills, which are going to be your barriers like Storm Anya or Earth Flood, because of like all those barrier skills. And if like she's fighting possibly a crisis team or burn armor team, or essentially anything that has armor and anything that's a guardian, I think that's where you would want her, and that's where she really shines. And I think she's gonna be a more of a higher investment unit, because you're gonna want to be able to get that Savage Assassin off, because that's where her big numbers are coming from. And it also makes it also kind of helps her to have some sort of damage without enemy units needing to be poisoned. So in terms of her teammates, I would highly recommend Earth Anya, because she is 1, a guardian, and 2, she can spread poison really easily and really fast. Another good unit to have with her would be like Earth Astrid, because of her auto poison entry thing, and just like it just spreads poison really fast. Pretty much just poison team, and anyone that can spread poison really quickly is gonna be her friend. And as opposed to where I guess she might be lacking, or like pretty much like more or less the reason why I'm not actually gonna be summoning for her, is because I think she's a really good poison unit if you're looking for like solely poison, and if you're willing to highly invest in her. Because the way that I see it is she doesn't spread poison fast enough. She has her super poison strike, but it takes 100 to you to like wait for your next turn. And the thing is, with I guess like how many characters have some sort of purify, or they have burn, or they have stealth, I think that 100 TU super poison strike isn't fast enough to spread that poison before someone purifies it. Like, let's say Snow White, and then she gets minions after that. And for like good poison units to work, you have to be able to spread poison really quickly. And the super poison, like, it is like it's a nice little bonus, I guess, but I don't think it's gonna be like, it's nothing gonna be like groundbreaking, because like Dark Riz, she has super poison, and the reason why like hers works I think better than Rin's is because, one, it only takes 50 TU, and the thing is like she does have like a poison attack that also does it, but she rarely ever uses it, and usually goes with the poison random. And because it costs less time, she can spread poison faster. On top of that, she also has her poison skin, which is another way that she's like a lot of poison units like to spread poison. And I think that the flip poison all is gonna be like her one way of getting a good chunk of poison, and also spirit management is another reason why I think she might struggle a bit. And flip poison all is like, it's a great move, it's a life flip skill, plus you poison everyone. It's like a little added bonus, but it is a one-time use per battle. Like you could like pull her back or banish her and stuff and use it again, but I wouldn't necessarily want to rely on that one skill. And I think that already as is, a lot of poison units kind of like they're like a very fast, high momentum team that can really drain your spirit really quickly if you don't have the right supports. And just looking at her lack of ability to spread poison quickly, as well as her super poison strike, it's a single target, only poison one, and it takes 100 TU to like be able to take another turn. And the other thing is it only generates one spirit, so she only can generate one spirit at a time, but all her moves take 2 spirit for Poison Drain and Savage Assassin. And again, another reason why I think she's gonna be a pass for me is she relies very heavily on poison. A lot of the good, like the really good units that are poison, don't necessarily rely completely on poison. Like let's take Dark Riz for example. She has Guard Breaker. Guard Breaker is like super useful, because if there is a guard, she automatically has value. She can use Guard Breaker, that's like 500% damage, and the enemy does not need to be poisoned. You can still do a lot of damage without the enemy being poisoned. And another really good unit that's just kind of like almost universally accepted as a good unit is Dark Jonah Arc. And she has Poison Random, which it poisons 2 units, which is better in my opinion because it's spreading poison faster. You can generate a bunch of spirit, and her big hitting attack isn't necessarily poison eater. Like, it's there, like, if you can pull it off, but that's not where her big damage comes from. Her big damage comes from her Survivor Fury, which it hits really hard. It doesn't rely on poison, and it also hits 2 units as well. So I think that's another reason why, like if if the enemy gets rid of the poison that she's slowly setting up on them, she's not gonna be doing damage. She's just gonna be constantly trying to super poison strike them until she's almost dead with her hold ground plus, and then she's gonna flip all poison, and then they're gonna probably, like, the enemy's probably gonna try to just kill her after that. And the other reason is, I think she's gonna be a higher, like, again, higher invested unit because of her Savage Assassin to, like, really get that value. And although Super Poison Strike, it does ignore damage reduction, I don't think that it's significant because it's only 100% damage attacking move. If it was the Poison Drain with 400% and ignores damage reduction, that would be much, much better. But because it's the basic attack, it's 100 TU, and it's only 100% of the attack, I don't think the damage reduction is that significant. Savage Assassin, that would be much more significant in terms of ignoring damage reduction. But yeah, and I think Auto Guard Breaker, like, it does have the potential to be really good, but I think because she relies so heavily on being poisoned or being high investment so that she can kill something, so that she can unlock Savage Assassin, I think Auto Guard Breaker only works if the enemy their team is completely poisoned, so that she can use Poison Drain. Because without it, Auto Guard Breaker, she's not gonna be doing that much damage with Super Poison Plus or Strike. And yeah, so I think those are more or less my thoughts of about her. I think a Guard Breaker probably would have been a better. It's a more safer, reliable way to get rid of guards than banking on a poison that spreads really slowly. And then the other thing is, if she does get Poison Drain off, it is 130 TU, which is it's reasonable, but it does take a bit longer to get her turn again. So yeah, like, overall final impressions, thoughts is she can be a very good poison unit for, like, pure poison teams. That's if you really are dedicated to spreading poison really fast because of your other teammates, and you need someone that can break through guards and barriers, and you're willing to invest a bit more into her, then I think she could be worth it. And if you're going to summon for her for other reasons, like let's say her artwork, also keep in mind that this artwork is her fully awakened version. So that means you're gonna have to summon 5 copies of her if you want to look at or appreciate her artwork that is shown here. Because her other 2 she looks different in her other 2. And if you're not willing to fully invest in her fully awakened formed, she's gonna not look like that. Just, as food for thought, and just to keep in mind. Most people are gonna be looking at this most likely because, yeah, most people probably aren't gonna be fully awakening her right off the bat. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe if you can. These are kind of these are the reasons why I'm personally gonna be skipping her. In the future, who knows? I might summon for her. I could be wrong. Uh, she might be amazing, but as my first impressions, I think I'm gonna be skipping. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys summon for her. What are your thoughts? Like, do you think she's a good character? Did you guys summon for her? Does she play really well? I could be wrong, but yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.